So, we'll now move into the user interface. This interface, basically, you're gonna find it in like a whole different sort of ways. The one word that you're gonna find really often is GUI, okay? GUI stands for Graphic User Interface, okay? So that's GUI, G, if you're talking in Spanish. And that's how we interact with the computer. Okay? Most of them are window-like. You know that name from Windows come from like having all those different windows. This a window, this also a window, and so on. Okay? This thing is Windows OS, and this thing over here is Ubuntu. Now, just think a little bit. What do you think is far much more advanced? This terminal that's over here, let me write that name here. This terminal or this little window. Okay? Well, the answer of it is like there is as advanced one as the other one. Okay? This is what we get for users because it's far much friendlier. I'm gonna call it friendly. It's far much friendlier to find this and look at the files this way rather than watching them here. Okay, so if you're a hardcore computer science people, you will probably want to do this. Why is that? Because everything is faster. You can access everything in your computer. You can access all registries. You can access everything here. Okay, things are far much more restricted here in this view, but they're fancier. So, well, it depends on your taste. Um, most people do it's like they live in the middle, somewhere like here, not that into the windows, not that into a terminal. Depending on what they want to do, they just choose like the one that's more convenient for them. Now, let's keep it moving, and we'll talk about applications. Applications is basically everything that you can find in your computer. Also, a name for program. That is the classic name, program, but it's moving right now into the thing of applications. Okay? So, text data processors, that means everything from the notepad, that old application that you find in the almost any computer, to Microsoft Word and PowerPoint and so on. Games, well, basically, whatever game you want, like tic-tac-toe or whatever, or also your PlayStation thing, it has an operating system on its own. Yes, it has. Um, those are two examples. Let me write it down. Those are examples. Now, you have like ways of like doing several things at a time. It's called multitasking. Basically, you're able to like run several processes at a time. So that is multitasking. Several processes at the same time. There you go. Okay. And you remember that lines process that we checked like all over ON, the machine cycle instruction? That is whatever happens whenever you run an application, okay? You have a request, then you look for it, what does it mean, and you load it or store it in the RAM. For instance, let's say you're gonna store a document, a Word document. Where it is, you have this Word document that's here. I love my drawings, they're great. You have that Word thing, then you just click the save button, do that little diskette over here, you're gonna save it. Okay, then you're fetching for the instruction uh, in binary. That's full save. Okay, and then you go to the RAM and store it. That happens each and every time you're working with applications and you do anything.